What's up, guys? This is Adam Cote at CERAMICPRO Carlsbad, and I'm here to teach you everything you need to know how to clean your wheels and get professional results at home. So here are the products and tools you need, and I'm going to tell you about the conditions as well. First thing, always make sure you're wearing some nitrile gloves. They'll protect your hands. Here's your basic tools. So these are just cleaning brushes. These are designed to clean the barrels, and then you have your final detailing brush. And some products here that are either professional only or quasi-professional. What I mean by that is CERAMICPRO Iron X. This is professional only, but you have this product called Americana Release, and lots of professionals use this, and this can be purchased by you, the consumer, as well. Next, we have Breakdown, which is what we're going to use today, and another all-purpose degreaser. And your final inspection sprays, today we're going to use the pink Wipeout, and last but not least, your Tire Shine and your Tire Shine applicator brush. Also, you have microfiber towels. No good car cleaning gets done without a nice microfiber towel. Make sure you have different colors. This is for your paint, these are for your wheels. Now that we introduced the products, let's talk about wheels. So as you know, there's so many different types of wheels on the market, and you might be wondering, are these the right products, or is this the right process for me? And the answer is yes, as long as you pay attention to two main components. Number one, the wheel always has to be cool to the touch when spraying any type of chemical on it. Number two, whenever you're washing your car, whether it's paint, wheels, it doesn't matter, always work in the shade and don't allow any type of chemicals to dry on the surface. So make sure the wheels stay wet. This will ensure that you do not get any type of staining on the wheel while cleaning them. Now that we've talked about the process, let's show you a live demo. Now I want to show you just how dirty these wheels are so that you can get a good reference point and see how amazing the results will be when we're finished. Just looking at these wheels, they're super dirty. And it's going to take some good muscle to remove this, or some good chemicals. So first thing we're going to do is spray it with this product, the Release product, which is designed to remove embedded iron deposits. So you won't need this every time, and if you've noticed in the past that you've cleaned your wheels and they come out pretty clean, you may not even need this product, and once you use it and the wheels become clean, you might not use it every time you clean the wheels. Next, we have our inspection spray, which I want to show you that this is just a 2-gallon pump sprayer that you can buy from any hardware store, and most people use this to kill weeds in their yard. And then this is our inspection spray. For this purpose, it's as simple as adding, in this case, 2 ounces per gallon. So here, this is a 2-gallon container. We're going to add 4 ounces. Shake it up a little bit so it's runs all the way through. And then you have a ready-to-use cleaner. It's also extremely economical. So first things first, spray on the iron cleaner. Again, I can't stress how important it is to always make sure that your wheels are clean to the touch before you begin. This is a non-acidic cleaner. It does have a very strong odor, but don't worry about this staining the wheels, especially, as I said, as long as the wheels are cool. The effect that you're looking for when using an iron cleaner or an iron fallout remover product is that you will start to notice some purple runoff, like this. So the purple runoff is the iron being dissolved on the wheel. The most important thing to do in any case when you're putting on an aggressive wheel cleaner on a wheel is to also make sure that it stays wet. So you don't want to apply this and then walk away for an hour and let it dry or bake on. Just make sure that it stays wet and that it's doing its job. And let it dwell for anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes to do its work. And again, you see all this purple just coming up. That is iron melting. So after you've let the iron remover do its job, the next step is to use your inspection spray to basically spray off and neutralize the iron remover and just see how the status of the cleaning of the wheel is now. Again, we're doing this all with no pressure washer, essentially no professional equipment, to show you how easy it is for you to do at home. So we just finished cleaning the wheels with the iron remover and the inspection spray, and now we're going to move on to more of a traditional degreasing process. So the point of the degreasing is to get rid of all the excessive dirt on the wheel. And again, in some cases you may not need the iron deposit remover, but in every case you're going to want to use a nice pH balanced degreaser product. In this case we're going to use Americana Breakdown, and again we're going to make sure the wheel is cool to the touch and basically saturate the entire wheel, including the barrel and all the hard to reach areas, with the cleaner. When cleaning a wheel while it's still on the vehicle, try to clean from the inside out, because if you clean from the outside, then move to the inside, you're only just going to reintroduce dirt back out. So again, let's just go ahead and soak it. And similar to the results that you saw with the iron remover product, you should begin to see dirt and debris simply just start to wash off almost immediately. If you're using a pressure washer, in some cases you may not even need to touch it by hand because the product is so effective at doing what it does. So again, moving from inside out, next tool you will use is a wheel barrel cleaner. So this one here is microfiber, so it's super soft. It's safe on almost every wheel. You'll have other barrel cleaners that are more abrasive. So this one, just by the touch, is going to be a lot more abrasive. You want to be a little more careful of cleaning with these because you may even scratch a wheel. But if your wheel is extremely dirty and hard to clean, and if it's kind of a silver wheel like this, this might be okay. But by and large, we recommend using the microfiber cleaning barrel cleaner. So in most cases, even though it looks like it's really tight in there, this thing will just slide right in there. Also, a cool little professional tip is most of these are able to do things like this. So if there's areas you can't access, you can bend it and contour it, and these more traditional ones will bend in every direction. So that will help you get to areas you can't reach. So this is the brake caliper, and I'm not able to get this tool in past the brake caliper. So oftentimes you'll have to just roll the vehicle back 2 or 3 feet, and then you'll be able to reach those hard to reach areas. You may often hear this sound, and that's just a brake component back there that shifts easily when you're cleaning a barrel like this. Don't be too alarmed by that sound. The next thing I'm going to do is begin to clean out that barrel, so I stop introducing dirt back out. Again, this could be easily done with a pressure washer, but if you're at home doing it yourself with one of these, just go ahead and spray in there and begin to rinse things out. So you'll notice these hard to reach areas here behind all the spokes of the wheel. They stay pretty dirty because this tool just is not built and designed to contour into those areas. So you'll have to go back with a microfiber towel and just get them all by hand. You can do tricks like this. Now, most of the barrel is pretty clean. But again, because I recommend cleaning from the inside out, you want to finish that part of the job first. So we're going to go ahead and start the car, just roll it back a couple of feet. You'll see, again, we have a much more clean area here behind the caliper, and then a more dirty area that has now been exposed. So we'll go ahead and spray the degreaser product back on the dirtiest, most affected areas, and use the barrel cleaning brush to access. So now you can see that the barrel of the wheel is virtually spotless. And now we move on to just the last detailing of the face of the wheel to give you that perfect professional quality result you're looking for at home. So one last time, using the degreaser product, spray the face of the wheel, and then use a microfiber towel to get everything that's reachable by hand. And last, you have a final detail spray to get all of your hard to reach areas. So we're in the final stages here of detailing the wheel. One last important note here is, again, as I said earlier, you want to make sure that the wheel stays wet during the entire process. So especially now when we're in the last phases here of the final detailing to make it clean, it's important that you don't let the wheel dry, especially if you're using water at home that may not be spot free. So letting it dry may cause water spots, then you'll have to go back to try to detail out again. But keeping it just slightly wet will allow you enough time to do a final wipe through. Okay, no clean wheel is complete without a shiny tire. So the shiny tire is like the jewelry and the dressing to complete the whole clean wheel look. So we recommend a water-based tire dressing so that it doesn't have any long-term negative effects on the wheel and it doesn't sling up and cause any staining on the paint or plastics. This brush is widely available at any detail supply shop or even online to order. It's a very soft brush, so it won't scratch the wheel. You can also drive the product into the grooves of the tire. And one wheel tire shining faux pas is to miss this entire area down here. So you just make sure when you're getting down there that you push it into that area. You'll also notice I went over a little bit onto the edge of the wheel. It's very common. Then you just take your microfiber towel, come back and detail your edge. Okay guys, so we just showed you how to properly clean your wheel. Now let's talk about how to protect it and make cleaning easier long term. So there are lots of DIY home coatings available, but when you choose CERAMICPRO or a professional coating, you get a high solid content coating that will last years, not months. Now we're going to go into showing you the application process of CERAMICPRO wheel and caliper. So if you attempt to apply a ceramic coating on a wheel at home, there's one important thing that you need to know. Applying it is easy, but the removing it and leveling process to give you the desired look can actually be somewhat difficult. So make sure that everywhere that you apply it, you wipe it off evenly and firmly. Let's get started. In this case, using the applied applicator, we're going to apply generously to the pad the first time. And we're going to do just a few spokes at a time. Keep in mind that this area you can't see as easily as the top area. Using a high pile ultra plush microfiber towel, begin to level the product to ensure you do not have any high spots. What's happening right now is the coating is already beginning to set up. It's starting to cure. And it's getting sticky. That's totally normal. You'll notice I applied less the second time around. So when applying a ceramic coating to a wheel, it's very important for you to take note of the color, the type of wheel, the finish of the wheel, because that will really change your installation process and what to watch out for. So this is a factory silver wheel. There's a lot of cars like it. A lot of manufacturers use this. So the advantage of this is that it's very difficult to see errors or blemishes during the installation or after if you make them. But in a way, that's a double-edged sword because if you don't perfectly cover the wheel, you're not getting the max benefit of the product. Whereas on a high gloss black wheel or a satin black wheel, it's sort of easier to see the blemishes while you're doing it to ensure that you wipe off high spots. But if you were to make an error, they're also more noticeable. So having precise installation techniques where you cover every square inch and do it slowly and methodically, and then level and wipe off in the exact same pattern will yield you the best results no matter the finish. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you learned something from this video. please take the time to comment below, as we will be monitoring that and answering as many questions as we can. If you loved it, subscribe, because we're going to have videos just like this with all your DIY car care needs. Thanks so much for watching again. This is Adam. We'll see you soon.